Hello, world. Thanks for joining the OG Ty podcast with your host, Tyrone Dawson. And we are heading to Baltimore City with this news. Baltimore man, 21 years old, faces federal charges in a brutal death of an alleged trafficker held for ransom. A Baltimore man faces federal charges in the death of an alleged truck trafficker from California who was kidnapped and held for ransom before he was shot and set on fire, according to court documents. Zion Thompson, 21, is charged with use of firearm resulting in the death in the relations to a drug trafficker crime, interference with a commerce by extortion, drug conspiracy, and related charges. Mr. Diaz, at 35 years old, was a suspected marijuana trafficker from California who has traveled to Baltimore to negotiate drug deliveries to the city. According to the affidavits for an arrest warrant filed on Monday by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. His body was discovered May 8th as firefighters put out a fire at what was believed to be an unoccupied home in the 300 block of Farrow Street, authorities said. Court documents allege that on Monday, May 8th, Thomas kidnapped Diaz, who was one of 3 people he conspired with in California to traffic large quantities of marijuana from California to Maryland. Diaz has traveled to Maryland to meet with Thomas for a meeting. Thomas allegedly FaceTimed one of the Diaz associates in California, filmed Diaz, who was bounded and gagged, and demanded 200 pounds of marijuana and $50,000 for his safe return. Court document alleged that after not receiving the ransom, Thomas shot Diaz, killing him. Firefighters found a gas can and shell casting at Farrow Street house, and the Baltimore Fire Department was intentionally set. So the fire was intentionally set by this guy who killed the drug trafficker. Gotta be careful out here, people. The Department of Justice said if convicted, Thomas faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in federal prison for the interference with commerce by extortion and for the drug conspiracy, and a mandatory minimum of 10 years and up to life in federal prison for use of firearms resulting in death during and in relations to a drug trafficking crime. AWJZ investigation found out that the owner of the Farrow Street house has been trying to evict squatters for months. A judge actually ordered the eviction of the squatters in April, but more than 2 weeks passed and the sheriff department, backlogged with cases, was unable to carry it out before the fire. Once again, here at the OG Ty podcast, we have drug traffickers coming from California to Baltimore. You have to be safe. whatever job you do, safe is the first priority. You're going down here, these people are not your friends. They're looking at you as an opportunity. You have to be safe when you're dealing with any type of anything in this world. Drug trafficking, policemen, firefighters, truck drivers, anything that got to do with being out in the world. Put your safety first, because this mad world out here is just out of control. I'm not going to hold you up too longer. Thanks for listening to the OG Ty Podcast. My name is Tyrone Dawson, and you guys be blessed and stay safe. Peace.